afternoon slash morning, you guys. Hold on, let me rearrange my pillow. Well, it's a cushion, but either way. Give me just a moment. There we go. There's you. There's chat. Let me get my counter up and ready. There we go. Sorry about that. Everything's been a little bit slow this morning. My new bottle. So hopefully if the cat knocks it over this time, I don't have a cup of water spilled all over my desk. Of course, he's hanging out in the laundry room. I put him in a laundry basket earlier. After I took him out of the dryer, he's taken to hanging out in the dryer if we leave the door open. But I put him in the laundry basket just kind of as a joke, and it's one of those tall ones. And, you know, he sniffed at it and stuff while I moved stuff over to the dryer, and I just tilted it over and laid it on its side so he could get out when he wanted, and he's been in there for the past 2 or so hours, so... So we have a freshly laundered cat, I guess. Silly boy. I hope you guys had a good Sunday. Mine was pretty nice, actually fairly peaceful. It's one of those weird days that went by super fast. Of course, to be fair, I napped a lot yesterday. Cat woke me up at like 5 something, and I didn't go back to bed. I didn't go back to sleep, I should say. See if I can get by you without having to fight. That would be lovely. Though I've been targeted, so I might be able to outrun him. Here's what I need is to fall off this cliff. Yes, I've been in a lo-fi mood. I found this, just this 24-hour video, just kind of autumn-themed lo-fi. I've been kind of listening to for the past day. I got my fall-colored overlay finished. Well, kinda. I call it fall colors because it's like deeper reds and purples, and there's some orange and whatnot, but I don't know if they actually technically count as fall colors. I think so. I don't know, I like it. Got a little sad. I was trying to make my the edges of my square rounded, but it just would not happen. They just would not round right. It looked really cute, but I needed narrower corners. Actually, I might be able to... I think I might have just figured out how to do that. Oh, I'll mess with it later. Doubt you guys want to watch me spend 3 hours on an overlay. And yes, it was 3 hours to finish my new overlay. I started at about 10:30 and ended at 1:30. It was horrible. For my sleep schedule. But I do that all the time. It's like the space themed overlay I have for nighttime streams. When I started working on it, at like 10 o'clock at night. This one, I think I actually did most of this one during the day. Honestly, I should go ahead and do me a winter one as well. Have an overlay for each season. Change it out every 3 months. Which, funnily enough, is I started... Well, not this exact one, because I changed the camera spot back into a square, but I started using this general overlay at the beginning of summer, in June. It also sucks. I closed out this game Saturday thinking that we were gonna do raids that night, and we did not do raids that night. So it's like, like I closed it out for no reason. What? How did I end up on honey? That's fine. So there is a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, both an indie and a partners. So maybe, itty bitty chance, itty bitty chance, maybe we'll get some Pokemon news. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll end up with clown makeup on. But Soul Silver Art, a person who kind of analyzes leaks and stuff, did a big post about how it's there's a good chance we might get something between now and October. This is just going off of things Riddler Coup has said. So it'll be interesting to see what we get and what we don't, and when we get it. Because according to Coup, the official promotion for the game doesn't start like heavy until next year, but we're supposed to get the starters at least for this year, sometime in the next couple months, so they can start putting out stuff in the Pokemon Center and whatnot, which makes sense. It's very logical. So maybe we'll get a little something tomorrow. I kind of doubt it. I mean, we've been hoping and praying with every, little bit of Nintendo news we get, but heck, you never know. Hi, Kyogre. How are you, honey? It's been a while since you've been in chat. I was actually thinking about you the other day. Did you see where they, delayed Fantasy Life I? But it's good to see you in chat again. Alright, let's run around and pick up all the iron. But I hope you've been good. Yes, you have. Okay, I was checking. I wasn't muted there for a second. I was like, did I unmute myself before I started this stream? Alright, let's bounce around here. It might not have respawned here yet. The alpha has respawned here, though. I've been KOing alphas just for the experience. That's good to know. It's always good to know you guys can hear me, because a lot of times when you guys can't, you don't say anything. Or at least, Dee Dee didn't say anything. Dee Dee, not Dee Dee, no, Dee Dee, I think. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. I feel so bad. She still pops in just about every stream and says hi. But the one time I was talking to her for about 45 minutes and she didn't tell me I was muted. Seriously, guys, if you ever pop in and my mouth is moving and you can't hear me, tell me I'm muted. You can't catch the rocks. My good boys haven't spawned back in. Sneasler, I did not need you. I wanted my dear child. The other one has. Wonder if it's because the other one kind of glitched out the other day. I'd sticky glob him and tried to circle around him, but I just could not get far enough away for him to not follow me in a circle. It actually took me 2 Pokeballs to catch an Onyx for once. Pick that up. I still need blue tumblestones. Pick that up. I need castor ferns as well. It's so funny. I have a friend. She sent me a message Saturday, 'cause reg night with my ladies. And she's like, I won't be able to be there. You guys should do it by yourselves. It's like, I'm 5 hours behind you all. And it's like, wait, it's like, are you in Hawaii? And she's like, yeah, we're here on vacation. It's like, you guys missed Worlds by a week. Did you know that? It is very cool, though, that she's getting to go to Hawaii. And I do sincerely hope her and her family has a lot of fun. Alright, this fellow hasn't spawned back in yet either. I'm back to that. I thought I'd finally broken the habit of throwing frickin' Pokeballs and stuff at the tumblestone. Okay, you're fine. Come and go as you need to. Ain't no skin off my teeth. There should be a castor fern over here. This area is a reminder that I need to teach someone else a ground type move instead of Dozlov. My poor boy just ain't built to take electric type attacks. Let's see, has the Alpha Electivire spawned back in yet? Nope. Okie doke. Hopefully we'll have more distortions today. 'Cause we didn't have all that many last week. At least not last Saturday. So I did discover that, much to my joy, like 100 different people poked their noses into the stream. Not all of them stayed, of course, but still, that's 100 people that went, huh, and popped in for at least a minute or two to check things out. So that was really nice. Have the Machop and the Machoke spawned back in? Yes, they have. Ooh, I need to go down the little valley here in a moment to check that stuff. So there's a good chance I'll be ordering a new bed frame Friday. Or Saturday, whichever day I get the money. Which would be nice, because I don't mind the bed frame I'm using now. But the headboard and stuff kind of irks me. I'm very much one of those people. I like having my mattress just more or less pushed up against the wall on both sides. You know, the front and one side. All the chunks are doing that thing where they spawn into the ground again. So hopefully come at least Saturday, I'll be able to order me a new bed frame. Nothing fancy, just one of those basic ones. It'll give me a couple extra inches of space in my bedroom, if nothing else. Let's see. Nothing has spawned back in over here, but the Machop and the Machoke respawned. Oh! Other items have spawned back in over here. Lovely. Which means the Onyx should have respawned over here as well. Why I've started doing that again? Hi, Carson! Well, I'm not subbed to Pahian7, but I do pretty okay on Shiny Front usually. He's a nice guy, though. I really do need to actually sub to him. I'm just bad about it. There's like 4 different Poketubers I keep meaning to sub to, and I never do. Plus, his videos are pretty fun to watch. I was so glad they succeeded in getting all the Shinies for Gen 4. It will be very interesting, though, to see how they do Gen 5. Nice! So you're enjoying playing Legends, then? My first Shiny, not counting the one you can get in gold and silver because of the guaranteed shiny Gyarados. My first shiny was a Poochyena in Emerald. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. It's fun. It takes a bit to get into the swing of it, but it is a fun game to play. Alright, hopefully the Parasect have respawned. Have you made it to the Crimson Mirelands yet? Oh, you're in the Azure Coastlands. So did you notice that the Deepwood Haunt is a hand? Whoops. And is... Okay, Alpha Paris. But yes, all the areas you can get to in Legends, I almost called it ZA, in Legends Arceus are pretty nice. And it is kind of fun swimming around on Basculegion. I am looking forward to finishing up in this area and being able to go bounce around all the others again. I'm trying to sticky glob it with a Pokeball. That don't work very well. There we go. But I am looking forward to PM7's just the compilation video for their hunt. They're always a delight. I imagine we'll get it, what is it? September, October, probably November. Because he seems to put them out about a week before they start the next generation hunt. It will be interesting though to see how they decide to do Gen 5. Because I think you can get a good chunk of their Pokemon in between Scarlet, Violet, and then Sword and Shield. But I know you can't get everything, I don't think. So they'll have to have people shiny hunting for the monkeys. At least. And I think there's a couple more you can't get in any other game, but I don't remember what they are. But also watching Glitch get her shiny Arceus was really nice. Kinda had me excited from whenever I'm able to hunt it again. I'd have to go and restart Brilliant Diamond to be able to do that though. And that's not something I'm quite ready for, I don't think. Alright, back down we go. Oh, they've respawned. Lovely. Well, for the most part. They're kind of mean, but them being here is nice. There we go. Good sir, I'm sorry, I don't need you. I mean, I know in the end it doesn't much matter, but I don't need another shiny Golbat. I already have one shiny Golbat and a shiny Crobat I evolved because I forgot that I did indeed actually have shiny Crobat. Oh, did you manage to get the Ponyta? Because I know Jeremiah had gotten to the point where he could get it before I left stream Saturday. If not, I'll remind you right now that the option to trigger that quest is in Professor Lavington's lab. It's the bulletin board beside him. Nope. Okay, so hopefully that means the stuff over here has respawned. Yes, okay, awesome. Oh, I thought I battled him. You can't get the mission? Oh. You should be able to. You should have unlocked it. But yeah, if you're in the Cobalt Coastlands, and it is Cobalt, not Azure. Oh, huh. It might not have unlocked yet. Are you going to the right bulletin board? He has two. Though if I'm not mistaken, it should be the smaller one beside him. Grab this one? Huh. I don't know if don't remember if there's anything specific you have to do to unlock the bulletin board side quests. I don't think there should be. That might be something you need to Google, just in case. But yeah, I can't remember right off the top of my head if there's something specific you need to do to get that to show up. Yeah, it might not hurt. Because I know I had it more or less just right after defeating Cleaver. Okay then. Huh. Oh, am I to 99? Montague is to 99. Lovely. But yeah, it might not be a bad idea to Google that, just in case there's a flag you didn't trip that I just can't remember. Because I think I currently have all the missions I can active. Actually, I need to catch a nose path for one of those. Of course, it doesn't, in the long run, it's not a huge deal. The mission, when it does pop up, I think is one you just about can't fail. Because the Ponyta, if it runs away, you can leave the area and come back, and I think it pops back up. Don't quote me on that. That works. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna ignore this Geodude. I generally do until one of them runs me over. Sorry, guys. Yes, I know, I don't have space for those in my bag anymore. I'm sorry. You guys won't let us double up on item stacks. But maybe with a bit of luck, this week I'll at least get a shiny. Excuse me. It is about time I got something. Not necessarily one of the alphas I'm looking for, but at least a shiny. Seeing how I didn't get anything last week. Montague, we might actually manage to get you to level 100 today. And then it'll just be Ichabod, who's at, what, 96? That's not too bad. see, this means that the Alpha Luxray should have spawned back in, as well as Alpha Electivire. Yeah. That is one thing about these games. I will turn the background music more or less off, but you have to keep the sound effects on. Of course, as of late, I have seen the difference in color before I have actually noticed the sparkles. So, you know, Scarlet and Violet has trained me well for going, oh look, that's the wrong color. But having the sparkles and the sound effect is still nice either way. You know, it's just kind of neutral on everything here. Of course he knows rest. Good, I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, alright, let's hop up the hill for Alpha Electivire. Yep, there he is. Our 69 boy. Or girl, just, you know, depending. We're just gonna poison jab everything. That is an attack that would just strip everything off your bones. Montague, no. Oh, gee. Poor Montague. Alright, there's the big problem done. Let's see if we can get this Electabuzz finished as well. There we go. You comfy baby. Stella's been hanging out in the Papasan chair behind me all morning. I went to take a break and I was gonna sit in my chair and just kind of doze for an hour, and she's laying there, so I was like, okay, I guess I won't. She's in the Papasan chair, the cat's in the laundry basket in the laundry room. Papa? Okay.
They're gonna work on my hearing aids in a little while.
Okay.
I was gonna say you could go, but we could go to Walmart.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I have a screw loose on my desk. There we go. Yeah. Papa's gotta go get his hearing aids cleaned. He was gonna invite me to go with, but about the only reason I go to Harrison with him is to go to Walmart, because we don't have one in our town. And we go there to get the big bags of dog food and like cat litter and stuff, because they don't have them here. The biggest bag of dog food we can get is a 30-pound one, and you can get the they're about 45-pound ones, I think, in Harrison. or Clinton. Both of which are, you know, half an hour away, so it kind of sucks either way. There we go. Get him. Oh, how did your aunt's wedding go, Carson? There wasn't like any major drama or anything, was there? Hopefully not. And if there was, hopefully it was at least entertaining. I don't need either of those. Nothing over. Oh, Caster Fern spawned back in. Hi, Rhyhorn. Oh, you just got all sorts of battered and bruised the other day, didn't you? A bump on the head, falling off a bike twice. It rained here as well. Nothing big, but it was nice. It knocked the heat down. Got rid of a bunch of humidity. Hi, Jeremiah. How's Legends going for you? Have you been having fun? Good. Good. Oh. Sneasler, no. Son of a... I'm forgetting my controls here. Alright, let's knock him out, get some extra stuff. So yes, if you knock out a Pokemon from a shaking tree or a shaking rock, it does give you extra materials. Or it might give you a evolution stone or something. Circle around down here. Get these. One. Get this other one on the other side. There's two. Just drop off some of this stuff real fast. You poor thing. Alright, getting up there in Caster Ferns. As well as candies. And I did sell a bunch of stuff last time, so I'm back down in some of my materials. The last time I rode a bike... I don't remember the last time I rode a bike, but it was a few years ago. Though if we had a... Actually, no, if we had a bike lane in town, I still probably wouldn't ride a bike anywhere, because I don't trust people. I was in a busier town, then yes, probably, but I've seen videos of people in like cities who are walking in the bike lane and then get mad when people ask them to move. It's like, people, you're in their lane. Nice. I don't know if that actually took effect. It did, but it wore off. We're just gonna chase you to the other side of the lake, my dude. There we go. Hopefully he catches this time. Yeah, right. Come over here and get these guys. Come on, eventually, my guys. Eventually, you're gonna have to give up the ghost. I mean, I'm not even at, like... Oh, a distortion is forming. Where? Alright, I can deal with the ancient quarry. I can't remember. Did you manage to get the shiny ponytail the other day during stream? Carson actually managed to get a shiny Buizel, but he has not managed to unlock the side quest for Ponyta yet. Yeah, sticky globs come in real handy. I don't remember what star level you unlock them at, though. Oh! I hadn't realized he was an alpha before I went over to him. I thought he was a parasect. Alright, up we go. Have you guys seen that we're getting a Nintendo Direct tomorrow? They're doing a indie partners direct, and then they're going straight into one with partners. So maybe we'll get a little lucky tomorrow. I'm not like 100% confident we'll get anything for ZA, but it would be nice to get a little something. I'm like 2% confident we might get something. Trying to keep those expectations very, very reasonable. Hi, Gumi. See, what is it? It starts at 10? I might stream, yeah, I might stream a little early tomorrow. Just go ahead and, react to both. I generally don't. I'll record, like, my reactions, but if there's nothing major in the direct that I, like, want, then I don't post it. Because otherwise it's just a bunch of me being like, oh, okay. Huh. Alright. First Shieldon is not an alpha. Sneasler, no, honey! Cranidos is not an alpha. Sneasler trying to get me KO'd. That one's not an alpha. Okay, no alphas in this one. Well, no alphas that I need. Give me just a moment, Jeremiah, and I'll read your message. Okay. Thing there looks decent, I guess. Increase the counter. Oh! Nice. When you go back to Jubilife Village, if you go up on the roof, there is, what is it? The Q Unknown sitting over the Magic Carp's eye. Here, we're just gonna pop over here and catch whatever's spawned in that's catchable, and we'll go back down the mountain after. Yeah, the unknown are kind of fun to find. Kinda. They're not too bad, they could be worse. But it also, of course, helps that there's half a dozen where to find them videos. Same for the wisps. Alright, there's him down. There's a, I don't know if you have to have the village, like, complete, but there's a magic carp on top of the Team Galaxy headquarters, like a magic carp statue. It is the one on the right-hand side, but there is an unknown over one of its eyes. Then there's one at the Bidoof Dam in Obsidian Fieldlands. But you gotta be able to swim to get to it, because I think it's on the back of the dam. There's one on the big pillars in Cobalt Coastlands. The ones over by the fingers. I can't remember where any others are right off the top of my head. But as usual, Austin John has a video that will tell you where every single one of them are. Of course, when it came to Unknown and doing the wisps, I just waited until I unlocked all the areas and then went and did them area by area, because that just made it easier. You can go through the doors on either side of Kamado's office. Oh, did I max out? Oh, I did! Okay, I'm just gonna be picking up iron chunks from now on, I guess. Hi, Onyx. But yes, you can actually go out the door in Kamado's office. Those are accessible. You don't generally think they are, but they are. Look at all this stuff I can't pick up anymore because I'm out of space. Ooh, wait. Oh, that was the big one. I can't pick that one up anymore. Let's see here, and I can't get those, but I can get the iron chunk up here. Montague, honey, get that for me. Mud balls you generally get by defeating Pokemon. I think you can get some from breaking rocks. But they're more likely in, like, the haystacks and stuff. Oh. Okay, I will wait a minute. Let me know when you're back and I'll answer your question. Thump. Did you decide to get down, my baby? Should really go check and see if the cat's still in the laundry basket. I gotta remember that bottle has a straw in it, so I don't actually have to tilt it to drink. Oh, 5 shards, not bad. You know, I'm still ungodly behind everything else in shard numbers. Are you good, baby? Huh? Scratch your head for a moment. Do you need to go outside? Do you want to go potty? No? Okay. She actually might here in a minute. So don't be surprised if here in a minute or two. Welcome back. But don't be surprised if here in a minute or so I gotta get up and let her out. But mud balls, you get more from defeating like ground type Pokemon, or I think Krogunk and Toxicroak drop them. But you can also find them in. Would you get off the deer? You can also find them in like the stacks of leaves and stuff. And in the crates. Nice. Shiny Floatzel's not bad. He was my first Horde shiny in X and Y. Actually, he might have been my first shiny period in X and Y. But yes, you can get mud balls and stuff, I think, from these spots. But you can also get them from catching certain Pokemon and stuff as well. If you look in the Pokedex... Wait, I don't need those anymore. Just like under... Here we go. It will tell you what items Pokemon drops under items carried. Rimraid will get you... Skorupi, Glameow, Machop, Machoke. I'm in Cornet Highlands. They're kind of like Caster Ferns. They're ones you just kind of gotta collect as you go. But you can get mud balls easier than you can Caster Ferns. You unlock them in the shop, but I think they might be a like level 3 shop item. I'm not certain on that because I unlocked level 3 a long time ago. Alright, stuff down here has respawned, so hopefully that means the iron chunks in the tunnel are back again as well. Yes, I'm aware I ran past the other... Oh, it's a Golbat, okay. That's fine then, I'll run past Golbats. I should really battle more of the Bronzer because they can drop iron chunks on occasion. But I just honestly just kind of don't want to. Like, I played through Scarlet and Violet and like didn't do any of the trainer battles because they aren't mandatory anymore. I think I did the ones in the desert that would get me the Earthquake TM. And I think that was actually about it. After like the first area. When I get around to doing my Violet Nuzlocke, I'll have to make it a rule that I have to battle each area in each trainer in every area. At least in Paldea. Maybe not in Kitakami. No, Floatzel doesn't have an evolution. It's possible, you know, it might get one day, but currently Weasel is just a 2-stage Pokemon. I caught the other one? Yes, I did. Oh, I should really, do the Alpha Motham again. Let's go fight Mothra, guys. Scyther? You need a black Augurite to evolve Scyther, but all you need to evolve it is you have it in your team, then you select it, you go to use the item, and use it on that Pokemon. I know that's not a black Augurite, but it's an example. Any Pokemon that evolves by item, evolution stone, actual physical item, metal coat, link cable, the dubious disc. I just ran past that parasect. You simply select the item, then hover over the Pokemon and click it. I don't quite remember if they have a thing that says evolve or not. I have one Pokemon in my thing that I can evolve by an item, and I don't have a metal coat. Okay, for a black Augurite, you can get them dropped from stones, but they mostly drop from, what is it, Graveler, I think? Let's check. Team Tumblestone. Oh, yeah, Graveler and Golem, but you're not to Alpha Golem yet, so your best luck would be finding some Graveler. You can also buy it at the trading post in Juvilite Village, but you need merit points for that, and that is collecting the satchels. Or if you have Pokemon Home, you get points in Pokemon Home you can transfer over to Legends. I don't remember how many points it is, though. A few hundred, I think. Come here, bug eyes. There we go. But yeah, honestly, it's just a matter of luck. Actually, if you're in the coastlands, let me check. I don't think Hippowdon or yeah, they don't. Onyx. How about Rhyhorn or Rhydon? No. Shoot, I was thinking one of them might drop it as... This is my 3rd Alpha Paris. Like, literally. Do not Alpha. It Alpha roared me. There we go. But yeah, Black Augurite is a drop. You might be able to find it with Ursaluna as well, but I'm not certain on that. You'll have an easier time probably just knocking out Graveler and breaking black stones. I don't know why I'm emptying my bag again. I just did this a few minutes ago. My baby. Do you need outside, honey? Just a second. Let me go see if the pooch wants outside. Stella, my girl. Poor Pin got kicked out of the laundry basket, guys. Dad tossed his overalls in the basket and stood it back up, so Pin's out of a hidey hole until I tilt it over again for him. Alright, that hasn't spawned back in. This up here has. This up here has as well. Let's knock out this big guy. I'm having a disagreement with my chair. Oop, there we go. Alright, let's pop over here and get this one. Hello, my good boys. No repeat of the other day where we danced around each other for 2 minutes. Can you imagine how good Stillix would look if we could get him in Scarlet and Violet? He would look wonderful. All nice and shiny. Of course, you can see in like the textures of the iron chunks, and maybe a little bit on the rocks where they'd started like messing with metallic textures. I do love the little bits of hints of things you can tell they're working on in one Pokemon game, and they figure it out and it's in like the next Pokemon game. Where are you going? You're gonna put yourself in a corner, dude. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Don't you know that? Alright. Get you. And we'll catch the other one. Pop into the little valley to see if the iron ore there has spawned back in. There it is. I don't need to leave any more tumblestone littered all over the ground, so we're just going to leave those for now. See, the golem has probably respawned by now. He up here? He is. get him. Oh, I'll have to give myself some more energy balls here in a moment. There we go. Let's refill these. And up we go to check on the other alphas. I guess I could get the alpha Rhyperior while I'm up here as well. Thank you, Litten. I need all the luck I can get at this rate. If not today though, maybe someday this week. Because I am rapidly approaching the 30 distortion mark. Of course, I've also restarted my game, so there goes, you know, all that carefully thought out math out the window. Got anything up here I can pick up? A Vivichoke? I'll take that, sure. It did? I hope yours goes good too. Can I get up here without having to... Oh, I can! Lovely! That's always great. Let me see. Alpha Luxray? Yep, there he is. Where is my other Castor Fern? There it is. Yeah, yesterday went by really fast for me too. It went by like super fast for some reason. It was very much one of those almost blink and you miss it kind of days. Where was this last battle, dude? Of course, sometimes I'll take a day that just kind of zooms by over a day that drags on. Because days that drag on kind of suck. Gotta go fight the Alpha, Gabite. I was about to say Garchomp, but he's in, the Azure Ice, not the Azure, he's in the Icelands. Whatever color they gave the name for the Icelands. Alabaster Icelands, there we go. Did you just agile style rest? I'm gonna say, you're gonna be too drowsy to move, dude. I hear you, baby. Give me 1 second. Alright, and we're almost to level 100. Lovely. Alright, let me go let the dog in real fast. Give her her treat. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Okay, Jeremiah. If you come back in a few minutes, we're always glad to have you back. If you don't, have a good day. Go fight the Alpha Garchomp. Or Gabite. There's no distortion here. I don't have to put up with you. I just have to get stuck on crates. Ooh, wait, is that another castor fern? No, it's a medicinal leek. Medicinal leek. Could be busting open crates, but eh. See, we have a big angry boy down here. Have a look, you're kind of not good. You're good, but you're also kind of just not. Hey! Espeonza 97. Ichabod won't make it to level 100 today, but hopefully Montague will. Maybe we can get Ichabod to 98. Say that is the spot with the Alpha Probopass. I don't quite want to go down there. Can I billy goat my way up this? Maybe? Yeah! There we go. Awesome. Just in case Lilith has made an appearance. That is the Alpha Miss Magius. Not yet. Good, we beat her. She's not very nice. Alright. Which means I can pop back over to the ones I'm still training. Don't need any of those. But I should have... No Machoke. Oh, there we go. There's 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we'll catch these guys. Oh, I didn't backstrike him. Jeremiah has been in my streams since earlier this spring, actually. So he's been with me since at least March? March or early April. He's been with me. He's been here quite a while. Him, Kyogre, who was in the chat earlier but had to leave. Then there's Dee Dee. She's been here a good bit. Moonbeam's Dragon. She's been here a while. I would say you've been here. You've been here for a little bit, yes. Then there's a smattering of others who show up on occasion. They show up often enough I recognize their names when I see them, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. hopefully eventually we'll see more of them. Alright, is that everybody? Everybody caught. And all the Geodudes mad. Yes, thank you for liking all the streams, Carson. It's fun. It's slow and steady growth, which is all I ask for, really. I ain't in no rush to get anywhere. If by this time next year I have 15 people I see mostly consistently in chat, that'd be perfectly fine with me. I am here to play this game and have fun and drive myself crazy at the same time. And hope that anyone who joins my streams are also at least having a decent time. I hate it when it gets stuck on that. I keep thinking you can run between it. You cannot. Okay, I don't need that. Do we have any? Yep, here we go. Iron chunks over here. I know I don't have space for it in my satchel. Hopefully by the end of the week I won't have space for the tumbles or the iron chunks in my satchel. And then I make a bunch of gigaton balls and jet balls. Well, don't over-level him too much. Try and at least keep your Pokemon team semi-even level-wise. Of course, I can't say much. My general habit with Pokemon games is my entire team is level 20 by the time I reach the first gym leader. So when it comes to talking about levels in Pokemon games, I kind of just stroll through them. Which is what level caps and Nuzlocks are for. Gonna save all these up and sell them later. Have a big old stockpile of stuff. Have mad money. How much money do I got right now? Oh, still up 600k. Nice. That's actually, yeah, that happens sometimes. And it's actually funny because I remember when Sword and Shield first came out and people were spamming raids. And they'd get so many candies. So, like, they've been playing for 10 hours and they've beaten the game because they did so many raids, they've leveled their Pokemon up to, like, 90. It's like, don't speed through the game, guys. You gotta take your time and enjoy it. I mean, my general completion time for a Pokemon game, and that's just beating main story, is 3 days. That's my general completion time for any game that you can beat in about 30 hours. Like, yes, I could rush through a Pokemon game and get it beaten in a day, but I don't want to. That takes some of the fun out of it. Like, if I'm going to sit here and play this game for 12 hours straight, like, I'm at least going to enjoy myself. No Parasect up here? Oh, there's a Paris. I'll take him. And probably have to get the Golbat too. I've been spotted. Eat a sticky glob, dude. Oh, when you get the notification, if you go to your map, it will show up as a swirly little mark on your map. and you can put down a pin and it'll show you where it is. Because unless they spawn like right on top of you, which will happen on a rare occasion, you generally don't spawn in their area. They generally don't spawn in your area. You have to travel to them. Alright, these haven't respawned yet. Which is fine. I figured they probably hadn't. I should probably wait. Well, it should be on your map if you've had one spawn, but of course, you also get a notification when they despawn. So it's highly possible that it's despawned and you didn't realize it had spawned in. Because I've done that a time or two as well. You get an alert when they spawn in, when they start, and then you get and then you get an alert when they end. So you've generally got about 5 or so minutes to get to them. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. 5 minutes seems to be about the general length of time, though. But yeah, you have they're marked on your map, I promise. And they're hard to miss if you can actually see them. But they are marked, I promise. It just kind of takes a bit to get used to checking for them. Let's get you. I won't catch you just because you're being a pain in the butt. This plant's in the way. Distortions. They drop Pokemon in. You get evolution items. Actually, that's how you get some of the trade evolution items for like Dusk Noir and Magmortar and stuff. They'll give you nuggets. They'll give you comet shards, stardust, items you can sell for money. And then they spawn in 3 special Pokemon that only, well, 3 or 4 because actually it's not even that in most areas right now. Okay, in Obsidian Fieldlands they spawn in Sneasel and Weavile. In the Crimson Mirelands you get the Porygon line, and after you defeat the game they also include the Cyndaquil line. In what's next? Cobalt Coastlands you get Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone. And that's the only one that spawns in there. I don't know why they didn't stick a starter in that one, but here in the Highlands, this is how you get the fossil Pokemon: Cranidos, Shieldon, Rampardos, and Bastiodon. Then after you're fine. Then after you beat the game, the Rowlet line spawns here as well. And then in the Alabaster Icelands, Scissor spawns in. And after you beat the game, you get the Oshawott line there. But you're fine. I don't mind answering questions. At least, you know, the ones I do remember the answers for. But the additional spawn-ins after you beat the game is actually why I'm doing this before beating the game. Because it makes it easier to get the last 2 alphas I need for my alpha decks. The biggest pain of hunting for these alphas is just waiting for the distortions to spawn. But also, if you don't ask questions, you don't learn, so... Plus, it helps keep me entertained. Just ask away. Just don't ask something ridiculously stupid like what a Pokeball is. Because if you play a Pokemon game, that's common knowledge. Guys, once I have the shiny charm, I'm gonna catch all of you in a single day. I don't know if it's possible to catch 20-something Pokemon in a single day. I could probably maybe manage Machop and Machoke. But not all 20-odd Pokemon I need left in this game. I do not have a single favorite Pokemon. I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, just, different ones throughout the generations. Dragonite, Meganium, Leafeon, Sawsbuck's a favorite, Houndoom, heck, Gyarados, Ninetales, both versions of Ninetales, Chesnaught, Skeledirge. This is a game that it's very hard to just have one set favorite Pokemon. I mean, you can, but it always seems like you should have at least a dozen. One of my favorite Pokemon in Arceus? Let's see. Hisuian Decidueye rocks. My Togekiss was just a lovely little tank. Love him to death. Honestly, Weirdeer is probably one of my favorite Pokemon in this game. I'm so glad they gave Stantler an evolution. I'm curious to see what Pokemon they give evolutions to in ZA. Okay, these haven't spawned back in yet. I'm gonna end up taking the straw out of that cup. Of course, Arceus is one of my favorite legends, like right after Lugia. Well, I generally don't shiny hunt beyond what I need to, because I have a lot of the shinies in this game. I'm only short 20 odd Pokemon, I think. And other than the shinies I need, I'm probably going to hunt for a Shalfa Ursaluna. If I get a shiny Alpha Teddiursa or Ursaring, that works too. And then I want to get a shiny Hisuian Zorua for my friend because it's blue, and blue is her favorite color. So at the moment, I only have plans on hunting for the one Pokemon. Because shiny Ursaluna is a really nice red. It's a very nice contrast to the green stages before it. Huh. I wonder if they chose Ursaluna's shiny color based on the Blood Moon Beast. It being a red moon. I want to say probably not, but it's the Pokemon Company, so you never actually know. But once I'm done with shiny hunting in this game, should hopefully be moving on to Let's Go Pikachu. The shiny hunting potential in that game will depend on my skill with a Joy-Con or with my controller. Because I have trouble telling where it's aiming me to throw my Pokeballs. If they'd have given me a dot, you know, just a freaking aim dot in that game, it would have made it 10 times better. Well, to be fair, if you watch enough streams, you're eventually gonna find shinies. I've found shiny Pokemon while watching them before. I don't remember what the outbreak was, but I have found shinies while watching PM7 before. Oh, please don't spin. Okay, thank you. There we go. Oh, another low distortion day. I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully we should have another one soon. Actually, I have ridiculous shiny luck if I'm just running around in a game while talking to friends in, like, voice chat. Or if we're in, like, a video call and we're watching a TV show or a movie or something together, my shiny luck can be kind of stupid then, too. Because we don't always do raids and then, you know, just leave. We have evenings where we just hang around for an hour or two and just chit-chat and bounce from topic to topic. And I've had days where I found like 2 back-to-back shinies while chatting. There's you. Okay, Heracross isn't gonna bother me. He's a bit too far away for that right now. There's him. Tiny angry crabs. Yeah, my first glob didn't quite hit him. Well, good lord. Okay. No, we ain't doing paralysis along with me being poisoned. Okay, there's one. Come back. There we go. Of course he didn't catch. There we go. Hopefully he does that time. Alright, up we go. Come here, Parasect. Thank you. Not so much thank you. Just a second. Let me get this other guy. You do quests. Well, you do the research stuff in your Pokedex. You do this stuff. And it gives you research points. I don't think it means like the literal actual side quests. Those give you items and stuff. But as far as I'm aware, fulfilling certain side quests, yes, will fill out research points, but not like every single one of them. I'm missing one. I know I am. That was only 4. Wait. No, I don't need to climb up everything. Okay, I'm getting disappearing iron ore more and more often. You know, I forget I caught the alpha and it's technically safe for me to run just right through there for a day or two. Oh, a distortion. And it doesn't look like we're in the ancient quarry. Oh, okay, we're right here. Ah, no! Oh, I hate that area. But yes, Callum, when you get a distortion, it will show up this mark right here. And that mark will vanish whenever the distortion ends. Yeah. It's not so hard. Eventually, I mean, actually, I think just the general kind of Pokemon done walkthrough actually goes over where your quests and your research quests and stuff are. And, you know, tutorial videos. Austin John always has a tutorial video out the day before a game drops. And I always watch it because he's really good about not doing spoilers. And he does really good at thinking of points that, you know, things people would like to know but might not think of. So even though I like technically don't really need the advice, I still always watch him. That he just makes nice videos. There we go. Alright, up the hill. But nope, research quests are in the Pokedex. People quests are on the map. After you press Y. Children, so long as none of you are green, I don't have time for you. I apologize. Oh my god. Have you guys seen this weird AI summary thing YouTube is doing? Where it has the an AI summarize what people are talking about in chat. They did apparently it's been giving people some really funky results because it had on Shiny Catherine's that she was talking about murdering children. And she wasn't. She doesn't know where they got that from. They'd been talking about a TV show or something, I think. But it's like, oh my god. It's like, no. It's like, we don't need this. So now everyone kind of wants to troll the AI. Oh, you're fine. Go look at some baseball cards. I'm gonna wait for this distortion to start. And sit properly in my chair instead of sideways like I have been for the past 30 minutes. Time to correct my posture as much as I ever do. I like my new little water bottle. It's nice. No, you're allowed to do other things while you watch my streams. I know any streams I'd sit here and like crochet to and stuff. Okay, not many as of late because it's been really warm out and stuff. And crocheting a blanket is not something you want to do during summer when you're getting to the point where you're underneath the blanket as you make it. Alright, let's go up for a moment. Pick up some of this stuff, and then we'll work our way back down in a few seconds when those guys vanish. You know, me getting stuck on this dumb crate every time I come down here. Okay, I heard that kind of poof sound of something that usually means something spawned in. There's Craniados. Not you guys. I don't need you guys. There he is. There's a third spawn in. Okay, no alphas this time. I think the only items I have left to get are more or less down here. Just, you know, kind of in the way. There we go. Put your glasses on, Carson. I say throwing stones in glass houses. Because I have bifocals in mine and they give me a headache if I'm sitting at my desk and messing around on my computer and stuff. Would you get up this dang hill? Weird ear, I swear to God. All the legendaries of time and space. We managed this thing. We're not managing it tonight. Oh, he made it to level 100 and I didn't notice. Poor Montague. I was gonna, I don't know, celebrate or something. I have one Pokemon left in my team to get to level 100. Poor Montague. If I had thought about it, I'd have healed him earlier. Oh, there he goes. I'm sorry, baby. Dozlov, you're still actually probably my best choice for this fight, even though Thunder just, like, frickin' destroys you. Huh? As much as Bidoof being a god is, you know, a fun meme and stuff, you want to get technical, Pokemon probably operates more on the Pantheon thing, like the Greek gods do. So Arceus is probably their version of, oh, what was his name? of their dad, whose name I can't currently freaking remember. I'm sorry, I know my Greek mythology more or less, I swear I do, but my brain's gone dumb. So they operate probably more on a pantheon level of things. You get Arceus, who's the top god, who gave birth to to Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, who, time, space, and antimatter. And then there's Pokemon like Mew. And then as time goes on, you get Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. They're a separate thing. So yeah, there's not a... Really, Montague? Welcome back, Jeremiah. But it is always fun to think about, just kind of like which legendary came when and what it was born from. Because you get like Pokemon like the Regis that represent different time periods in human history. Oh, I didn't count that one. It is fun to think about, though. Which is, Pokemon definitely works on a pantheon level of stuff. Everything interconnected and with its own role. I do not know where that sticks Pokemon like... I don't know where that technically sticks Pokemon like Miraidon and Koraidon and Pecharunt. Or even Terapagos. I'm not quite certain where they would fall on that list. Pecharunt would probably be something like considered a god of desires. Because he gives Pokemon like what they want. Like he did with Okidogi, Munkidori, and Pheasantipity. Because one wanted to be stronger, one wanted to be smarter, and one wanted to be more beautiful. But then you get Pokemon like Terapagos, which would be, I don't know, some sort of deity for imagination. That's the current theory, that's what the what its power does is brings Pokemon around based on what people imagine. Like Turo and Sarada wanted Pokemon from the past and future, and they had a bunch of pictures of what these Pokemon might look like. So the time machine sends back Pokeballs and catches Pokemon, which I do not know how that would work. Instead, it seems more likely that the Pokeballs vanish into the machine. Some sort of weird process revolving around energy and Terapagos' power takes place, and the Pokemon appear in the Pokeballs or something? I don't know. It feels like there's like 4 more layers of story that they could have gone to into Scarlet and Violet and just didn't. Okay, my aim is really bad today. Yeah, I was a little disappointed by how the story in Indigo Disc went. And that's more because I just really love Pokemon lore than anything else. But it is fun that they leave us room to like theorize and stuff. Okay, you do realize that Koraidon's tail is what forms the back wheel, and then the wheel on his chest is like a crest. Think of it kind of like a throat sack or something on a frog. But no, it wouldn't make sense for a Pokemon that's supposed to be from like the dinosaur age to have wheels, more or less. I mean, to be fair, Cyclizar doesn't. His wheel is more or less just the same thing, just a big throat sack, kind of. But no, it was funny that people were so confused because they did really good making Koraidon look like it had wheels, but it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. They have fun with designs. That's all I can really ask. They don't always have to make sense. Yeah, alright. Let's knock out the Alpha Steelix here. Generally my favorite Pokemon types are grass types. Then my second favorite is probably either fairy or dragon, because I'm a sucker for like fairy tales and mythology stuff. I don't know what my third would be. I guess whichever one of the two loses out between fairy and dragon types. I was very much the nerdy dragon teenager in school. No, that's not a bad question. What's your favorite type of Pokemon? The same thing. They split the new Pokemon evenly between games. Now, sometimes one will get two new form. No, actually, I think Scarlet or Sword and Shield split them fairly easily. But yeah, you generally don't get more new Pokemon in one game than you do in another. Because, like, they're the exact same number of Paradox Pokemon in both games. And even, the handful of version exclusives, which aren't very many generally anymore, were more or less the same thing. Paradox Pokemon, the Tauros breeds, and then a couple of old Pokemon. The number of unique Pokemon in each game is always the same. I mean, in Red and Blue, the game differences were Oddish and Bellsprout lines, Growlithe and Ninetales, and then Grimer and Coughing. So it's always an even split. I think they meant just more new Pokemon in general. It was probably more badly worded. Because, yes, The new games generally do always include a new Pokemon unless it's a remake like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So that sounds more like awkward wording than them going, there's more new Pokemon in Scarlet than there are in Violet, when they're always evenly split. So yes, generally game choice with new games should just come down to whichever legendary Pokemon you want more than the other. It's like, I didn't have a preference at first, but then it was like, you know what, I like Koraidon a bit more than Miraidon just because of the way he looks, and so I got Scarlet. Yes, but that... Okay, did you check Violet and it said anything different? Because generally, other than the name changes for the games, they say the same thing on their pages. But it sounds like to me that it just meant the new generation, this game has more new Pokemon other than like what you've seen in trailers or something. Because I've never seen them promote one Pokemon game having more new Pokemon in it than in the other game. That's not generally how Pokemon games work. But at least look at it this way. Now you know that when new Pokemon games come out and it's two different versions, they're the same game. They just have a few different Pokemon. And it's never a big amount. Well, it's never a ungodly huge amount of version exclusives. Is that the freaking iron chunk I missed earlier? Actually, they do the two version thing. I think it's just continued from the originals. Because in Japan, the first games, it was not 2 games, it was 3. They had a game with Venusaur on the box, a game with Charizard on the box, and a game with Blastoise on the box. The US only got red and blue. Now, I don't know what the different version exclusives might have been between the original Japanese games. Oh. That is actually something I might have to look up. Neat little moment of trivia or something. But I think they do it more to encourage people to reach out and like play with other people. Than so much them wanting money. It's just a continuation of the formula they've used for almost the past 30 years. I just caught a thing here. Excuse me. But I'm certain, you know, they could do a new gen Pokemon game. Oh. Where they didn't require you to trade at all or anything, but that kind of defeats the purpose, because Pokemon games, they want you to battle each other, they want you to trade, they want you to interact. If they took that away for like every single Pokemon game, then that'd be kind of dull. It's okay for like the Legends games, but I don't think I'd really want that for every Pokemon game. Because I always had fun, you know, trading with other people. Of course, now I'm kind of to the point where I just go and buy both games. Or one of my friends has the other version, so it's a lot easier to trade. I don't know, Pokemon is a game that they want you to play together. Except for the Legends games, those are their own things. Though you never know, we could actually get a co-op mode in Legends ZA. That's not completely out of, that's not like 100% guaranteed that they won't do it somehow. But no, every company's thing is, you know, to make money, so. And people do complain with the release of every new generation. Why are they still doing 2 versions? It's like to encourage people to play with each other. To encourage you to find someone to trade you this Pokemon you'd like. Like, contrary to popular belief, well, yes, a little bit of it is corporate greed. It's like they want people to play these games together. Like, even with as buggy as co-op mode was and can still be, a lot of people, you know, still played Scarlet and Violet with their friends when they first started. Had I had any friends that didn't get the game till a week later, I'd have played with my friends when I first got the game. If they wanted to make you pay to get specific things, they'd paywall stuff in this game like other games do. But they generally don't. You don't pay for anything in these games other than DLC. Which, if you're gonna spend 70 hours running around in the DLC paying, that's worth it to me. I spent probably more than that, actually. I have over, what was I to? Almost 1,600 hours in Scarlet and Violet, I think? I know I was to 1,200 in Scarlet. Yeah, almost 1,300 in Scarlet and 480 in Violet. So, I'm to 2,000 hours in these games. Well, almost. That's almost 500, and that's almost 1,300, so yeah, I'm to 1,800 hours more or less. And that makes it totally worth paying, God, what was it, 60, 120, plus 70, 100, so for almost 2,000 hours for $200 is not a bad price at all. Well, that happens sometimes. Also, I have a lot of online friends, and I didn't start playing with them until well after the games had released. I found most of my trades for, like, completing my Pokedex. But I found most of my trades for the Pokedex through Austin John's trade code list. And then like the websites and stuff, that the forums that will help you find someone to trade with. Yeah, it's not too surprising. It can get surprisingly easy to play 1,000 hours in a game now. Especially when they give you 400 and something Pokemon to shiny hunt, and then keep adding more. Alright, we got the grumbly sounds, so this should be starting here in a moment. First Craniados is a no. Considering you bred a bunch of starter Pokemon, I'm not surprised you have 1,000 hours in a Pokemon game. Well, plug your Switch up! You can't let it die, dude. That kind of defeats the purpose. Get your charger and plug it in. And if you're not near the charger or your charger's stuck in the dock, you're just out of luck. I'm sorry. We can't have all things all the time. Okay, there's one Craniados. There's a Bastiodon. For half a second, I was hoping might have been an Alpha Shieldon, but it wasn't. Alright, that's all 3 of the spawn-ins. None of which are alphas. I think I got all the items. Oh. I say as I see when I missed. But yeah, sadly enough, you can't just sit around and wait for friends to find you. Sometimes you gotta go out and find friends. Get this Miss Magius. I found the group of friends I do raids and stuff with. Ah. Yeah, I don't have a Switch Lite, so I wouldn't know. But, I found all 3 of the friends I do raids with. Well, I found 2 of the friends I do raids with. The other was included. Actually through Final Fantasy VII. So, you know, don't just look specifically for people who play Pokemon. Because you never know where you're going to find a friend who likes a game. You get Gibble on Mount Cornet. That's the Cornet Highlands, where I am right now. That is area number 4. You can find him towards the top of the mountain. Or you can find him in the tunnels. I think he pops out of shaking rocks in the tunnels sometimes. But there should be a static encounter one in the tunnels as well. Alright, my dude, let's work on getting you to 98. Did I count that last distortion? No, I did not. Alright, we're to 26. Yes, I know. He's angry. They're all angry. Heck, I'd be angry too. Could you imagine them coming out with a life-sized alpha plush? Maybe not of like Electivire or something, but like... Jesus. Espeon honey. But could you see them coming out with like a life-size Alpha Bidoof plush or something? An Eevee or a Pikachu one? Actually, that's just the big Pikachu pillows. I miss mine. I wish it wasn't still in Tennessee. And I don't know what happened to my Charmander pillow. Actually, I just need to heal everybody when I get down the mountain. I miss back when things were cheap. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen. And there's always a chance you two might reconcile. I mean, it's a hat. It sucks they stole it, but also it's a hat. Don't hold grudges forever when you're both young and stupid. My dad likes to say, make a point about people like owing him money, that if someone owes him $5, he's not going to worry about getting it back. It's $5. But you can't always hold on to grudges. Yes, he took your hat and that sucks. And it was really stupid of him for him to think you were trying to fight him because you wanted your hat back. But also, people are kind of dumb when they're younger. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It just, you could meet him and like make friends with him again in 5 years, and both of you look back over this fight over a hat and be like, wow, this is stupid. Like, don't let him push you around, but also just, yeah, I get it. It's part of being young. You're allowed to be mad at him, like I said, that he took it. But also, don't hold a grudge forever over it. Now, if he stole your Switch or something, hold a grudge over that, yes. But unless it was just a super expensive hat. Also, when that happens, go to your parents. Let them know, hey, my friend took my hat or borrowed it and never bought it back or whatever. Can you guys help me get it back, please? I mean, I'd rather ask parents for help than get in a fist fight over cloth. Of course, I'm not much of a hat person myself. My dad's the hat person in the family, so maybe I don't quite get the importance of a good hat. Need drain punch. But also, things will change as time goes on. You will make friends, I promise. There will be someone that eventually that you just click with. Okay, your friend sounds kind of like an entitled brat. But yes, definitely if it comes down to that, just talk to your parents about it. But that was crappy of him to ruin your hat. But you're going to fight with people, and sometimes it's going to be over dumb stuff, and sometimes it's going to be over stuff that's not dumb. But you're going to fight with people. Honestly, don't fist fight with other people. I mean, if you really, really have to defend yourself, like if he's coming at you and you can't get away, because also you fighting back gives him a more valid excuse to like his parents. Oh, well, he was trying to fight me, so I had to fight back, and it just turns into a big dumb circle. I don't know. Fairly, I'm fairly I'm a pacifist, more or less. I mean, yes, if I absolutely need to, I would, but oh, but I'm not gonna start stuff over stuff unless it's something that's just gonna kill me. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna let it go probably. But I promise you will make more friends. It just takes time. And sometimes it won't be a lot of friends. In high school had like 3 good friends in high school, and that was it. That's all I needed. I had a handful of other people I could sit and talk to. But you don't need a super huge friend group. Okay, yeah, you two didn't need to be friends if he was punching you in the face over not getting a question right. I think that kid needs to talk to someone if he's violent over that stuff. So yeah, leave him alone, don't interact with him, and just wait for karma to get him. Because if you're friends with him because he scares you, that's not friendship. But also, I really shouldn't be trying to hand out life advice. But no, you being scared into being friends with him is not a healthy friendship to have. And he's definitely someone you probably need to cut out of your life. Like I said, I do promise you'll find more friends. It might take time. And sometimes you're going to have to go out on the limb and start the conversation. But one of the friends I made in high school, I literally made because I was standing outside waiting for my dad to pick me up, reading manga. And it took me a week to know her name. But it was fun, unexpected times and places. I meant to heal my Pokemon and forgot. Let's see if I can knock this thing out in one turn. Hey, there we go. Alright, over here to the Parasect. Yeah, that's not a friend, dude. That's just a bully. Like, you can joke with friends and, I've teased friends about being fat. Of course, to be fair, I can tease a friend about being, a little overweight and her not be offended, but she can tease me about, well, I probably don't want to get into that. She can tease me about, how much I eat and don't gain weight. Which, doesn't happen anymore because I got older, but we used to give each other crap all the time. And if real friends, you can tease each other over 90% of things and they know you're teasing. But if he's calling you fat every day and being mean, that's not a friend. If he's like calling you something and it's hurting your feelings and he doesn't care, that's not friendship. Like, as much as me and a couple of my friends tease each other, if we tease each other and say something and we hurt the other person's feeling, we don't do it again. So yeah, it's probably best you just cut that dude out of your life. And like I said, you'll make new friends. You don't spend sometimes you do, but you don't spend your entire life with just one person as your best friend. You'll make more friends. It just takes time and a little bit of effort. And sometimes the right kind of nerdiness. Made friends with a girl in the cafeteria just because we both liked because I liked her bag. Huh. Yeah, that's always kind of awkward when the parents are like, here, hang out with this person, and you don't like them. Just, I don't quite know what to do in those situations, but do the best you can with when it happens. Sit there and ignore him or something. What the hell? Excuse me, where did you come from? They're boxing me in here. I can't get to one because I can't get around the other. Alright, there's one. Oh, now you run back. These guys like ambushing me, I swear. Hi, baby. Are you back in the chair? You sweet girl. Stella has reclaimed the papasan chair for her own comfort. Look at all these crabs. That is a face that just don't care. Look at this dog. Look at that. Okay, that's fine. Go watch it on your TV. I don't blame her though. I do the exact same thing. Curl up in that chair and take a 2-3 hour nap sometimes. If I need to be up for something, I put on like a YouTube video or something. And then whenever it ends, it's like, okay, it's time to get up. The video ended. Lots of Paris today. And my bad aim. My aim today has been horrible. Alright, hopefully nothing spawned back in. So I can go down here and heal my Pokemon. Yep. People can be jerks. But the only opinions that matter are your own, really. I mean, your opinion on which Pokemon game is the best is just that, your opinion. Everybody else's opinion doesn't matter. And everybody goes through a stage where they're kind of chunky, unless they're just one of those incredibly skinny people. You need fat to grow and stuff. Like, that's why babies are pudgy. And you also just need fat in general to protect your intestines. So having a little bit of fat, there's nothing wrong with a bit of pudge. So long as you aren't so large you're incredibly unhealthy. And even then, it's like your weight is probably no one's business but yours and like maybe your doctor's. But yeah, if he's bothering you, just ignore him. Sometimes that's the best kind of revenge you can have. Just treat him like he doesn't exist, unless you're in a situation where you just absolutely have to. But also, there's every bit of a chance that him being a bully, one day he's gonna run into a bigger bully. Or someone who's going to see, he's gonna bully the wrong person and he's gonna get he's gonna get hit. He will mess with someone someday and karma will bite him. Because karma eventually gets everyone. You can't see the Arizu quest. Which one? Oh, go to your quests and you should be able to select it. They don't always tick. Wait, is this a main quest or is this a side quest? Because I do believe there's a couple of side quests or two for Arizu. So main quests automatically appear, but side quests sometimes you have to... Oh, another distortion. Lovely. But with side quests, sometimes you have to turn on the marker for those. Alright, okay, I can live with that. Still leaving stuff all over the ground. The main quest. Let's see. Arizu's predicament. Okay, that's fine. I can show you where that one is. No, I can't because that's the wrong area. We need Crimson Violins. So you go all the way up here to the battle, to Brava Arena is where Lilligant is. Right up here. It's... Well, here's a step, so the thing you end up at is like right there. I wish they let you zoom in a little more. Alright. You're welcome. Castor Fern. Another caster fern. Also, I can't remember if you unlock sticky globs through leveling up your star level, but in case you don't, the blacksmith sells recipes for making items. So if it's not an unlock thing, it's a blacksmith thing. I forgot to heal my Pokemon again. Good. I should probably eat healthier at least, but... Like I said, I have a friend, she has a bunch of medical issues that make it hard for her to lose weight. So, you know, does have some weight, and you can't blame her for that because she eats actually probably a lot healthier than I do. And that happens sometimes as well, you know, people with like problems with their thyroid and stuff, but so yeah, don't let people bother you overweight, whether it's just you being a teenager and being kind of chunky, or if it's, you know, medical issues losing weight. It's none of their business. You sleeping so good, honey. You're talking about healthy stuff. You make me want, what are they? There's a type of peanut I really like. It's about the only... They're not honey roasted, but now I want peanuts. I'd say cheese sticks, but cheese sticks are like $5 for 12 of them, and that just ain't worth it. Not unless they're the occasional splurge. Oh, he come out of the laundry room. Hi, Pin Pin. You're gonna stand in my way, aren't you? I can't see this haunter because the cat's in my view. Really? 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 Here you go, Bubba. I'm gonna have cat fur all over my face. Yeah. You gonna lay down and hang out? You've spent most of your day in the laundry room. I'm surprised you didn't end up back in the dryer. I've been leaving the dryer door open, and I'll go in there and he's just chilling in the dryer. No, we're not playing this game where you sit in front of my screen. No, we're not. We're not playing this game. We play this game all the time. You can't do it. I think there's someone you might need to talk to first. Because it's... Oh, hold on. Give me just a second. I'll look at my stuff and see where you're at here. Because it might be I think it might be one of those quests where you need to do other quests first. Rizu's. Commander Komodo has welcomed new rivals to the village. You must continue studying Pokemon. Okay, so there's a bunch of smaller things you have to do before you can do a Rizu's quest. Like, have you got Ursaluna as a mount and stuff yet? Because if you're just starting in the Crimson Mirelands, you can't go and beat the the Lady Lilligant right away. I think that's more or less all it is. There's probably the handful of little things around the area you still need to do. There might be might just be another case of there being someone you need to talk to that you haven't. Kind of like Carson and him not having talked to Clay before getting Weird Ear. Pin Pin? Pin Pin. Your mother wasn't a window maker. Come on, scooch. Over here. You've been ignoring me all day in favor of the laundry room. Leaving fur all over my desk. It's possible you might, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to level up to the 3rd star. Because I know there are some, like, level requirements somewhere in the game. I just don't remember where they are. Yes, hi Magmar. I'm gonna get out of here before you can flamethrower me. Craniados. These guys should be popping out of existence soon. There we go. Get them up. Get them away from up here. Oh, another Bastiodon. I don't generally get these guys 2 distortions in a row. I had an item. Really, Sneasler? I hate that area. Oh, wait. Item? No, just the way the light hit? Okay, just the way the light hit. Alright, that was probably my last distortion for the day. I don't know why I did that. Espeon's fainted. He won't get any of the experience. Ah, well. Love it. He uses Thunder Punch and just rolls over you. Alright. Now, let's go back down and heal my Pokemon. Hopefully I won't get distracted again. Let's face it, I probably will. If Pokemon were a thing, I wouldn't be like a championship trainer. I'd just be that old lady in town who curb stomps the new trainers who think they're hot stuff. And that joke comes from my niece's first Pokemon game. When I threw together a team of just random Pokemon I hadn't done jack squat with, and she beat me in a battle. And then wanted to battle again, so I put together, so I put one of my team members in the party and just beat her, and it's like, oh, okay. It's like, yes. Like, you gotta practice to get good at this game, girl. I've been playing this game longer than you've been alive. It was kind of funny, honestly. Something kind of fun about beating a little kid who gets a little too, headstrong. I'll take that. I don't need Stillix at the moment. Okay, no iron ore there. I'm going to assume you are not the autocorrect mangled your question there. Can I have another clue, because I can't guess that one. I'm gonna assume you might be talking about Machoke. If you're trying to evolve a Machoke, he needs a link cable. He needs a link cord to evolve. He needs to get out of my way, cat. He needs this item right here. Pin, I'm gonna set you in the floor. I'll yeet you out of the bedroom. Toss your fuzzy butt onto the bed. Well, I can kind of see over his head for the moment. What's wrong? Can't stick your nose down in my cup anymore? There's a reason for that. Dustclops, you need a Reaper's Cloth. You need... Forgive me, I'm having to look around my cat. You need this item right here. This is for Gligar. That's for Rhydon. This is for Electabuzz, Magmar, Porygon, Porygon 2, Scyther for Cleavor, Machoke, Kadabra, Haunter, and Golem, or Graveler. And there's probably one or two more I'm missing, but I just don't have. You need some sort of claw for the Sneasels to evolve. You get regular Weavile at night. You get Sneasler during the day with both of their forms. Ursaluna, you need a peat block during a full moon, but you can only get those items either from a merchant, from the one that's sitting down all the time, cat, or you can find them with Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. You gotta move. I can't see. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Bubba. There are a handful of Pokemon that evolve by Evolution Stone. I'm not listing them all for you. I'm sorry. Weirder, you evolve by learning Psyshield, Bash, Agile Style, and using it 20 times. Basculegion, you have to do so much physical damage to yourself. It's like 300 something HP worth of physical damage. And moves that damage the Pokemon when used. Do not let it faint. It's not that hard. Just keep a couple healing items on you. You'll be good. Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Lilligant, evolved by Stone, Hisuian Avila, you level up. There's probably something I'm forgetting to mention, but I can't remember what off the top of my head. Oh, Hisuian Zoroark evolves by leveling up too. Or Zorua evolves into Zoroark by leveling. Leafeon and Glaceon, you can either use evolution stones, a leaf or icy stone, or level them up near the moss or icy rock. If you want an Umbreon or Espeon, max friendship, get rid of the fairy type moves and it's just day or night. Sylveon is max friendship with a fairy type move. To get Gallade, you need a Dawn Stone. To get Frostlash, you need a Shiny Stone. Or actually, it might be a Dawn Stone for her, too. For Roserade, I think you need a Shiny Stone. I don't remember. I don't know. There's 1,000 of these guys now. I can't keep it all straight in my head. I just have general enough knowledge to know what to select when I need it. Yeah. I have an invisible ore down here again. Lovely. Oh, nope, there it is. Just me being dumb. Alright guys, let's get this last round of Pokemon. And then that'd be just about it for the day. We'll make one more trip along the trail, at least. See what's here to catch or not catch. But if you're looking for information on Pokemon, and you know I'm not streaming to be able to tell you, Cerebi.net is the website you want. They have everything. If you look up Legends Arceus Pokedex, it'll be one of the first things that show up for Cerebi. You just scroll through and click on the Pokemon you need as you need it. If you have a phone, you can get the Data Dex, which is what I use. It's a Pokedex. You can go through and select Pokemon by generation, by game, by type. It will also tell you how to evolve Pokemon. And you can also make checklists and stuff on it. It's what I use. I've been using it since Gen 6. It is, hold on. I'll show you guys the icon. Oh wait, I needed the icon, not the app. It is the one right there next to Discord. There is a free and a paid version, I think, where they moved on to like $1 a month subscription. I don't know. I bought it years ago and paid like $4 for it to get some extra stuff. So I don't remember what it is now because I bought it. I got grandfathered into that. But there is a free version. It has a thing where it'll let you make teams and stuff. So it's pretty fun. I use it as my checklist for what shinies I have and don't have in a game. Because you can favorite a Pokemon. And I go through and favorite all the ones I don't have shiny, and then as I get them, I unfavorite them. Then they have a separate selection for Pokemon you have and you don't have. But no, just for general Pokemon information, you want Cerebi.net. It's not real until Cerebi confirms it. And Joe is really good about keeping everything up to date, more or less in real time. Like last year's Worlds, they dropped news about the Pokemon games, and someone took a picture of him sitting on the floor with a laptop updating the website. So generally, if you need Pokemon information, just, levels evolved, how to evolve them, what level does it learn a move, location, so on and so forth, go to Cerebi. Well, it looks like another day without a shiny. The Highlands are really giving me a run for my money, aren't they? I don't know if that other Machoke caught. That last one didn't. Okay, that one appears to have. This one over here did not. There we go. Hopefully. Yes, I know I don't have space in my bag for that item. If you guys would stop dropping freaking tumblestones. So many tumblestones. I wish these things would despawn over time. There's not anything I need up here other than that castor fern. I don't know if that's spawned back in yet or not. I guess. Okay, Geodude. I'm gonna get my back broken by my Espeon. If we will take on you, I don't think we'll be battling the friggin' Electivire. We might go up to the Electivire. Of course it knows Crunch. There we go. He's getting stuck on the ruins again. Yeah, you got me. There we go. We got him. You know, I might be able to get Ichabod leveled up before I call it quits for the day. Also, I feel very sorry for your trainer. There's nothing holding them to that saddle other than their own strength. Literally. And they're just holding on to the sides. But to be fair, people in the Pokemon world can be stupid strong. I mean, look at some of the stuff Ash threw around for years. Caster Fern, don't mind if I do. Alright, here's Onyx number 1. My next stream will be tomorrow. I stream Mondays and Tuesdays. I take Wednesdays off, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or Thursday, Friday, Saturday with Sunday off. Generally. That might change a little bit if I have to miss a stream another day because I work. But I do generally try to let you guys know at the end of stream, hey, I'm working tomorrow. I won't see you till Wednesday. I'm playing Legends Arceus the rest of this week. And then I will be playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, starting next Monday. And I will play that either for 2 weeks or until I beat it. Whichever comes first. Well, I'll play it for 2 weeks either way, but if I haven't beaten it by the end of 2 weeks, I will play until I beat it. You guys are welcome to come sit and stream with me when I play other games. Remember, I rotate games so I don't burn myself out on one and like not want to play it for 4 months. 6, okay, 7 boxes is pretty good. But also, after I finish, I'll be back to Legends Arceus. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can sit down and play a game for 4 or 5 months, or a year, or a year and a half, more or less like I did with Scarlet and Violet. But it's also a good way to, like, burn myself out. Because even with Scarlet and Violet, I had a 2 or 3 month period where I played other games. Because I am trying to get a shiny Parasect, and I have both Paris and Parasect's Pokedex entries 100%ed, which gives you a small shiny boost. So I catch them all so I can spawn new ones in. Otherwise, the same Pokemon stay in the area. That's why I go and catch Onix and Machop and Machoke as well. So basically I'm shiny hunting, and unlike other games where you can run into Pokemon and run, here you kind of have to catch them to get new spawns. Oh, okay, then ride on Ursaluna and find a Rizu. They might, I think they literally want you to, like you literally have to ride up to her on Ursaluna. Also, if I'm not mistaken, she's fallen somewhere and like twisted her ankle. Because it is actually the old lady who greets you at the top of the hill for a Lilligant. 95, okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. I think I filled out like, what, one thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, I got 8 things filled out. Nice. Oh, 130 points. I think this is the first time in forever since I got more than 100 points. Alright, guys. That'll be the end of stream today. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Guys, good luck with your games. Carson, let your poor Switch charge. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye. I gotta go get back to work on a Minecraft world.